again, Sir Earl. So I'm Brian, one of your favorite student, Eme. So I would like to give my insight or my perspective about the chapter 8, which is which is results, changing views, and Spanish rule. So for me, Dr. Jose Rizal views towards the Spanish rule did not remain fixed throughout his life. Instead, they they evolve as a result of his experiences, education, and observation of colonial abuses. From initially believing in peaceful reform under the Spain, Rizal gradually became more critical of Spanish rule and some to recognize its deep-rooted injustices. His changing views reflected both his growing political maturity and worsening realities of colonial oppression in the Philippines. In the early part of his life, Rizal believed that the Philippines could achieve progress throughout through reform rather than revolution. While studying in Europe, he was influenced by the liberal ideas such as equality, freedom, and human rights. He hoped that Spain, as a mother of country, would grant Filipinos basic reform such as representation in the Spanish Cortes, equality before the law, freedom of speech, and secularization of parishes. This reformist views was clearly expressed in Noli Me Tangere, where Rizal criticized abuses but still envoys change through education and moral awakening rather than violent resistance. However, as the time passed, Rizal's faith in Spanish justice began to weaken. The hostile the hostile reaction of the Spanish authority and priors to No Limit Tangere and El Filibusterismo showed showed him that Spain was unwilling to accept criticism or meaningful reform. Filipinos were supported reform were persecuted, exiled, or executed even when they acted peacefully. These events made Rizal realize that the colonial system itself not just abused individuals was the main source of injustice. Rizal's later writings reveal a darker and more pessimistic tone towards Spanish rule. El Filibusterismo reflected his growing frustration, portraying a society so corrupted that reform seems almost impossible. Although Rizal still did not openly support revolution, he acknowledged the oppression could push people toward violent resistance. His portrayal of characters who resorted to desperate measures suggested his understanding of why revolution might occur, even if he personally preferred peaceful means. In conclusion, Rizal's views on Spanish rule changed from hopeful reformism to critical realism. While he initially trusted in Spain's capacity for justice, his experiences exposed the system's deep flaws and resistance to change. This evolution threatened his role as a national leader as his idea helped Filipinos understand the true nature of colonial rule and inspired them to seek dignity, unity, and freedom as the nation. So that is my insight on Rizal's views on the Spanish changing rule. So hopefully we can give the right the right um, the right what do you call this recognition on results actions results novels No Limitang Here and El Filibusterismo. It's because they showed the what's really happened on our society in the Spanish is in the Spanish era. So Um, thank you, everyone.